I thought I had it all together, but I was led astray the day you walked away. You were the clock that was ticking in my heart, changed my state of mind when love's so hard to find. You changed my weather when from real pain, all that I became. I remember the heart I'm over the phone. Love's so hard to find when someone's on the mind. Yes, baby, vision's not complete.
Hey guys, first of all I'm going to apologise for the ear rape that I gave you about a minute ago, but well, I had to do something interesting for this video. It's been a while since I've made an Apex Online Racing video, but we're finally back. So for all the new subscribers I've gained since uploading the right content, and if you're choosing to watch this video, then first of all thanks for subscribing and thanks for sticking around. But this is what my usual content is, in case you didn't realise. Apex Online Racing is a online racing community with a bunch of drivers, people from around the world that choose to come on Xbox or PC or PS4 for about an hour to have some clean fun racing, because sometimes normal online racing on F1 2018 is a little bit iffy, to say the least. But yeah, that's just your brief description of what AOR is. I don't know why I've chosen to do that. This is probably the first time some of them have probably heard, some of you I should say, have heard my voice since, you know, I have gained, I think, like 100 subscribers in like 10 days or something, which, you know, is phenomenal. So first of all, thank you guys for that. But while I've been waffling on for a while, this is my qualifying lap. I'll talk more about well, hopefully I will, about normal content and that stuff. But as you can see, that was my qualifying lap, provisional pole for the moment, but with a couple of people still saying their laps in intermediate conditions, I was beaten by the championship leader VSR Holland and VRT Verstappen. You guys would have noticed, the regular viewers into my channel, we've missed Canada, we've missed the French Grand Prix. Canada was cancelled just because of some disconnections, and it was made by kind of a silly error, but you know, sometimes these things happen. And France was just so bad, I just could not upload that. You would have seen it in the ear rape section when I zoomed into when I finished P11. That was France, that's why I'm not uploading. An AOR F2 from where I finished last season in AOR, yeah, it's kind of embarrassing to end up finishing P11 and just be so far off the pace. But after a couple of iffy races since Bahrain, we haven't actually, well, since Baku we haven't been on the podium. So something needs to change right now, or you know, we could be facing a couple of errors. There's the live championship for you. VSR Holland on 123 points ahead of Melanie, who's still sitting pretty in P2. VSR more so after a horrible start to the season. He's really come on leaps and bounds in this little middle part of the season. We've dropped from, we were second in the championship not too long ago, and now we are fourth. So starting P3 here in Austria, my pace was really good. I was quite hyped for this one. I had a lot of confidence. I was quite confident about this, but we needed a good start. And to the regulars, you know, I have good starts. But we're 5 red lights, and it's lights out and away we go. Getting probably the best start at the top 5 maybe. But due to the short run into turn 1, there's not really anywhere we could go. Getting slightly pushed off the track there by VRT Verstappen or Bailey. But all things good and calm. He's getting the slipstream off VSR Holland. We're now getting the slipstream off Holland. We're looking around the outside of turn 3. Are we going to make that stick? Just about, but he's still on our inside, is Bailey. But we've got a good run at turn 3, down the straight. No slipstream or DRS so far, this is only lap 1. Into turn 4, are we going to brake later than him? No, we're not. But we have got the outside line, going to get on the power early. And there we go, that is job done. That was pretty much all we needed to do for the start. We needed to get in front of Bailey and hope that Holland didn't get away. Just cutting further around lap 1, as you can see, Holland we mounted that curve a little bit too much. We didn't get a warning though, so that's a blessing in disguise. Holland leads the way from pole position ahead of myself and Bailey. I think more so might be fourth. He's also got very good pace around here. Qualifying didn't quite go to plan, but I mean he wasn't at least like way down the order, which is good for him because it's not that it's difficult to overtake around Austria. It's quite easy to get caught up in a DRS train, and once you're in a DRS train, it's going to be very difficult to make an overtake, especially if you're the third or fourth driver in that group. It is just not going to happen. But let's get back to lap 4. Myself and Holland have kind of broken away a little bit from Bailey and also. Bailey won't be getting the slipstream. He'll be getting a little bit of slipstream, but he won't be getting the DRS anymore. We are trying our best to hang on to the back of Holland. We didn't actually get DRS on lap 3, so we had to work pretty hard for it. As you can see, coming on to the end of lap 8. Holland's still leading the way. We're in P2, but we are getting DRS, and we are getting pretty good slipstream. He was a little bit sloppy through turn 1. Got a pretty good exit, but it was at this point I was like, okay, I've got to make my stance now. I've got to make my attack. Getting closer and closer in overtake mode into hot lap. Looking up the inside, maybe a little bit risky there from me. That could have ended way worse, but you know what? I can't even complain about that. Holland had full right to turn into that corner. It was a bit of a desperate lunge. We're looking on the inside for turn 4, but we're not going to do anything. Holland a little bit wide, but no harm done. Bit of a stupid move, not going to lie. And in my head, like what I said during commentary, in my head I was like, I've got to go for it now, and I did. Wasn't the smartest of ideas, not going to lie, as Holland takes a little bit of an interesting line into the pits. In the rules, we're meant to actually abide by the white line, and he didn't actually do that. But I could be an arsehole and report him, but I'm not going to do that. I am an arsehole, but I'm not that much of a bumhole, to be honest. But three of the top 4 runners have pitted. The only one that hasn't pitted is me. Bailey and Morso pitted on lap 10, I believe. And you would have seen Holland pit the lap before. And as you can see, I'm checking the race director because there is actually going to be a bit of rain. And I wanted to check what tyres everyone went on, as I take a more of an interesting line into the pits, but I was on pause, forgive me. Coming into the pits, they were on soft tyres. I just needed to know, because on the on the strategy screen, it said that it was going to be a dry race, I'm pretty sure. And then all of a sudden, I get told, 15 minutes until rain. I was like, what? There's no way. But we're coming up the pits now. Holland is probably going to jump us, as, yeah, he's already ahead of us coming out of turn 1. But here's more so, he's had a pretty good undercut on us. It was like a second back, but now he's ahead of us now going into turn 4, turn 3. We're looking on the inside, we're going to brake late on the fresher tyres, colder tyres though. We lock up a little bit, pushing more so off the track. Hard but fair racing, I think. In all fairness, I did push him off the track. But hard but fair, you know, it is what it is. I'm fighting for my life at the moment. What am I trying to say now? Holland is on the back of Bobbers, who hasn't made a pit stop yet. He's going to go around his outside. Bobbers kind of getting in the way here a little bit. And to be honest, I don't really know what's going on there. I didn't really know what Bobbers was going to do, to be honest. I thought he would take the normal racing line. He didn't, and it caused that little moment. No front wing damage, thankfully, or I would have been fuming. Would have been like the 5th race or something that I've had front wing damage, and I honestly would have been so angry. But thankfully for our race, no harm done. Also still on the back of us. We have had to catch up to Holland. Not too difficult since we got the DRS and the slipstream, and it's very, very difficult to actually pull away. As you can see, me and Holland once again were pulling away, but that's because of the DRS pulling me along and making a bit of a lunge into turn 3. But I mean, it's textbook stuff there. that's the bang on overtake that you want to make at this track, and we've made that one stick. Holland maybe could have defended, but it is what it is. We've made the move stick. Welty and EVR Franglish are the only two people ahead of us that haven't pitted, but this is the battle for first place with an EP1 at the moment. Holland once again, next lap, he's going to want to do the same thing to us that we did to him. And he's coming, we're going to defend the inside, but he looks onto the inside anyway, we give him the room. Trying to get a cutback line, but more so. But Holland defends very well, parked the car on the apex, brilliant driving, in all fairness, great defending. We're in the slipstream, haven't got the DRS, so it made that a little bit difficult to try and make the move. But again, I don't think we would have been able to make the move around the outside of turn 4 anyway. Losing the rear end a little bit out of the last corner, heading on to lap 17 of 36. Coming into turn 1, as you can see, we're a lot later on the brakes than Holland. And to be honest, I was using that to my advantage for most of this track, going around the outside of Holland for the inside of turn 2 and the outside of turn 3. That, if you want to know which is which, that little kink that goes right, or left even, that's turn 2. Main corner, that's turn 3, so there you go. So, to be honest, this is a very tense race at the moment. As you can see, once again, next lap, Holland, he's going to be on the attack again. We defend the inside a lot better this time. I say a lot better, he just chose to go for the outside this time. Right around the outside from Holland, nearly squeezing him off the circuit, but we had to give him the broom, he was far enough alongside us there. Holland, he's got the DRS and slipstream again, he's pulling to the outside, we have to defend the inside line. It's quite easy to defend your position, but once again we've kept it. Lap 20 now, losing the rear end at turn 1, but no harm done. Trying to save our ERS as well because we're running out, and as you can see we're going to take the inside line once again. Braking a little bit early, we're going to try, he's run out a little bit wide, so we're going to be okay, but I think our cars have been glued together. We've lost the rear end, and I don't really know what happened there, to be honest. I think maybe on my screen, my rear tyre was connected to his front, and I don't know, I just lost the rear end after that. I don't know what it was like on his screen. I'm sure nothing happened because it was just a bit of desync. It happens a lot on this game, but our race has been made a little bit harder now since we went from the front of the group to the back, and Drylix isn't too far away. Well, after all this battling, he's actually not even a second behind us. So we got to keep our nose. Well, we got to keep calm, or this is going to be a 5-car train for the win. Into turn 1, as you can see, we're all using as much of the track as possible. Like I say, we all are. I'm not. There's polystyrene barrier going all over the place as well. He's having a bit of rallycross action. Into here, I nearly rammed into the back of Bailey. That was really, really close. But thankfully, nothing went too wrong there. And as you can see, there's been us 4 for nearly the whole race. You know, at the very start it was me and Holland, and more so had to get past Bailey. And Bailey's, all credit to him, he's managed to stay with us. He's had a bit of a torrid season so far, and this race is going to be a massive confidence boost. More so dived it down the inside of Holland, but he actually went into neutral by accident, and he was just revving the life out of his car and nothing was happening. So we've stormed past him, and now we're third in this group, we're third in the race as well now. And the only car separating me to Holland is one, and that's Bailey. I felt like I was quicker than Bailey, and I think that was kind of obvious from pretty much this whole race. But at this point, I think I've got a penalty. I've got to be honest, I had a penalty. So did Holland and Verstappen. The only person out of us 3 that didn't have a penalty was Morso, and speaking of Morso, here he comes at the inside. We had a pretty slow run out of the previous corner, and he's on our inside. We're going to have to give him the space, and that's a quality move from Morso. Fair plays. I can't even be angry about that. He's got DRS as well. We're going to try and see if we can make a move into turn 3 again. Getting a good run, but more so very, very solid run out of the corner. I was quite surprised by that. Changing our tyres to intermediates just in case the rain comes down a little bit harder. It is actually raining at the moment. and more so he maintains the position, but he won't have DRS this time, and we do. Slipstream, DRS, overtake, ERS, rich mix, quickly swapping it all down into for the main part of the middle sector, and also maintains a position. And Dralix, that we were speaking of earlier, he's here now. He's on the back of me, myself and Morso. Looking at the inside of Morso again, bit of a slow line there from us. There's Ollie Smithson, who's having a bit of a torrid race welty, who had a puncture and was doing a bit of rallycross. He sets the fastest lap of the race. And right now, Morso, he's got the pace. He's got to catch up to the front two. He knows that they've got penalties, and if he drops to 3 seconds back, then he won't win this race. And actually, I don't think at this point I had a penalty, but now you know I had one. So really, the battle between myself and Morso right here was the battle for the win. Was I aware of that? No, because I was never told that Holland had a penalty. And maybe if I was told, I would have been a little bit more careful under defending. But as you can see, once again, I was trying to have a look at Morso, and he defends a position very well. And maybe I wasn't as committed into the manoeuvre as I should have been. It is what it is. Morso defends the place. And up ahead, Holland and Verstappen weren't battling. Bailey wasn't going for a move. He was very comfortable just to sit behind him and let Holland do all the work for him. And plus it was raining, so the track temperature and overall grip was decreasing lap by lap. But the pace was still very good. Apart from myself at this point, I'm pretty sure here I've got a penalty, and well, to be honest, I became...
You've been awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
There's my penalty. Yeah, a bit of a pathetic thing that happened from my end. I lost time from that as well. Yeah, I don't know why I did that, to be honest. It's so stupid. And that ruined my race, really. For a good couple of laps after that, I was a bit demotivated. I knew that my race was over. But final, I don't know, 4 to 5 laps, I was like, okay, you know, I know Bailey's got a penalty, and you never know, they could have more penalties, so I need to get up my game. And I think for this part of the race, I was the fastest driver on the track, or at least out of the top 5. Dralix hasn't been able to keep up with us. I think he had a moment of his own, and at this point, we're kind of a bit far back on Morso, but I was determined. If I had any chance of the podium, if we all had penalties, I needed to be third. And coming into turn 3, as you can see, we're very late on the brakes. We were at the inside of Morso, and that's a phenomenal overtake. That's probably my overtake of the race. Holy shit. Apologies for my language, but by God, that was incredible. Speaking the lead of the race, the leaders are battling. They've been battling for a good few laps. Bailey, he actually wanted to get a move done by the look of it, but after their squabbling, it helped me catch up as well. But Holland, he maintains the lead, and this could be the race win. But Holland has got a penalty. Verstappen's got a penalty. I've got a penalty. The only driver out of the top 4 that hasn't got a penalty is the driver in 4th place, VSR Morso, into the penultimate corner and then into the final corner. The driver that's finishing in P4 is actually going to win this race. Holland crosses the line to win what was probably the best race of the season. We drop from 3rd to 4th, and Morso comes out the victor. Holland in P2, Bailey in 3rd, and I'm in P4. Wow, what a race that was. A 5-way battle at one point with Dralix. He ended up finishing 7th due to penalties. But what a race. That was probably one of the race of the season. There's the standings for you. Wow. Incredible. No words, really. I'm going to have to round off the video here, though. Thank you guys for watching. To any of the ride viewers, I'm going to go back to making ride content soon, and see what we can do from there. But thank you guys for watching this video. Like if you did, subscribe if you're new for more league racing content, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Cheers.